Right, here we go. Coral Eclipse Day at Sandown Park. The weather's set fair, the course is in tip-top condition, the ladies are dressed up to the nines as they used to say in my day. And I'm a happy racing pundit for once. So, you might have got all the lowdown on this Group 1 from Barney's podcast with Jay Seller this week, and I've got to go along with her. John and Thady Gosden are right at the top of their game, so Ombudsman does look the one to beat. Anyway, more of that later, but up at Haydock Park, Estrange is a very short odds-on price to take the Lancashire Oaks for David O'Meara. It's hugely disappointing that there is just the 4 lining up, but Estrange looks the one at no price to gamble your money on. Over in Ireland, Joseph O'Brien can land the Pat Smullen with North Coast. Third on his debut at the Curragh, that form has been franked with the winner, Flushing Meadows, going close in group company last Sunday. Well, there can be no other nap but Ombudsman, whatever the price, lining up in the Coral Eclipse. An absolute cracker of a race, possibly just losing a little of its edge with some withdrawals at the final declaration stage due to fast ground. Despite that, this is a field with quality right through. From Ombudsman, who has just taken the Prince of Wales's stakes at Ascot's Royal Meeting, to dual Group 1 winner, the French raider So-Z, who's topping the anti-post markets for the Prix de l'Arc de Triomphe, the 2,000 guineas winner, Ruling Court and the French Derby victor, Camille Pissarro. Although Jessica Harrington's Hot as Hell looks a big outsider in the betting, he's no donkey, having won a Group 1 at 2, and showed all the ability is still there when third in the Irish 2,000 guineas. As Jay Seller said in this week's podcast, it's a clash of the generations, as a select group of classic season colts take on their elders for the first time at this level. However, it's just very hard to get away from Ombudsman for this. He showed some turn of foot to land the Princes of Wales, even with a troubled passage. But Charlie Appleby's Ruling Court looks one that will relish this trip, while So-Z and Hot as Hell might be caught too far back on ground this quick. Ombudsman to justify favoritism, with Camille Pissarro and Ruling Court to keep him honest. Our Saturday next best is City of Light, and as ever, a really good renewal of the old Newton Cup, with plenty of likely types, but I'm going to go with David Menuisier's Progressive Gelding. He's been moving through the ranks this term, and seems to have got into a winning habit, and judged on last season's efforts, this is City of Light's time of year. Ed Walker's Sir Lowry's Pass is another progressive sort, while Ian Jardine's Paddy, the Squire, is a golden horn, so won't be lacking for stamina in a race that's going to go off at a frenetic pace. That's my 3, but I'll be chancing my arm on City of Light under the excellent Harry Davies. Starting things off at Sandown Park, it could pay to stick with Kurdos for the Group 3 Coral Charge. And it's certainly a lot easier than the King Charles III Stakes when he was last seen at Royal Ascot. He played up a bit in the preliminaries there, so has every chance in this grade if settling better. Christophe Soumillon is booked for Clive Cox, and I'm pretty sure Kurdos is going to be in the mix. Jack Davison's She's Quality is one going the right way, so rates the danger, while George Scott's West Acre is my tempting each-way angle, for those that like to hedge their bets. In the distaff, Andrew Balding holds the key to this listed fillies race with Blue Bolt, who are rather bolted up at Newbury last time out. There was enough on show in that novice contest to make her favourite for this, but with John and Thady Gosden on such red-hot form, Cajole has to be noted for a yard that's won 2 of the last 3 renewals, while William Haggis's Supermodel is one also on my shortlist. Blue Bolt, to go in with Supermodel, the one to make her work for it. Closing the card, I'll take a chance on Holly Doyle and Nebras for the last race on Coral Eclipse Day. I'm finding it easy to look past his last run here, over an inadequate mile in the listed Heron Stakes, and now dropped into a handicap. Nebras has to be respected. Charlie Appleby's Arabian Light is the highest rated of these, but it's an awful lot of weight to give to Nebras, so Andrew Balding's Best Adventure may be the next best. Nebras to score for the inform Gosden yard, with Holly Doyle just the girl to bring him home.